Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome to the rather grand Edinburgh Waverly. Tonight, taking the sleeper train back to London, so the Caledonian Sleeper from here in Edinburgh down to London Euston. Journey time's about 9-10 hours, but I must admit, train leaves in 10 minutes, so I'm going to go get myself booked into the train, check in, get myself the room, and we'll talk more about the service once we're actually on the train itself. So, go with me, let's get started on the train, because like I say, 10 minutes to make this, which is, I must admit, a little bit tight for my liking. Not impossible. Again, it's a train, not an airport, so there's no security, nothing like that. Just a train, a room, a bed, a little bit of privacy. So, yeah, welcome to Edinburgh Waverly.
So in your room there's a card for tea, coffee or juice in the morning. If you just make sure to fill that out and hang that on the outside of the door. We should be arriving about 6:30 in the morning.
And then what time's the kick out so we get to Euston?
7:25.
7:25, cool. Thank you. So, the Caledonian Sleeper, it's a night service from Edinburgh to London. It originated on the 24th of February 1873 and ran almost nightly through to May 1988, was withdrawn as part of some budget cuts in the British rail sector. It was reintroduced in the mid-1990s, so on the 5th of March 1995 ScotRail reintroduced it, and then post-privatisation has seen hands pass on a couple of times until it now arrives with Serco. So this is a night service that makes use of Mark 5 carriages from London to, from Edinburgh to London back. So 2 trains that kind of meet in the middle and go elsewhere. The service itself, it kind of splits up at Carlisle. So you have a service that goes to Glasgow, which goes on to Fort William and somewhere else, I can't remember. Service that goes to Edinburgh, so service that runs up north to Inverness. So they have different arrival times, different departure times, and they're all scheduled to run different routes. So when it hits Carlisle at both ends, it then becomes one big train with all carriages that kind of couple together, and then that runs electric all the way through to London Euston, and then vice versa on return. So for me tonight, it's a case of getting myself a bit of rest. Busy day tomorrow, so I should get enough sleep. But yeah, overall, I'm quite excited for this one. I have done the Caledonian Sleeper in the past, although I must admit, booked it as a seat. So it was the cheapest option available for like 80 quid. And yeah, I must admit, it wasn't the most comfortable night I've ever had. So nice to get a bed. Although I did the night Riviera with a bed, that was very, very nice. I might try and do a video of that at some point soon as well. Slightly more expensive, the Riviera, but then again, I also found it the grander experience. These carriage trains are nice, but the Great West units are far nicer, far nicer. So, I'm getting myself prepped to bed, and yeah, because it's just a nice review of the old Cali today. Right, so as part of the Caledonian Sleeper, the onboard crew give us these little packets as, well, I guess it's just a little courtesy for our trains. So let's give it a quick rip open. A few seconds. Cool. Let's have a little dig inside, shall we? So we've got ourselves a pair of earplugs. To be fair, I do find white noise quite soothing, so I'll probably just listen to the this train tonight as I go to sleep, but that's quite handy. We're also given it's one of those little little eye things you put over your face, or you put over your eyes to keep the night out when you're asleep. I can never remember what they're called, like a nightshade or something like that. I'll definitely probably give this a wear. Very handy to have. So very nice for travel as well. Thank you very much. And finally, I was given a little soap. I wish I knew about that 30 seconds ago when I was brushing my teeth. Oh well, I was going for the restaurant, I guess. Yeah, very, very handy. Well, we often get loo reviews on planes, but I think it's the very first time I'm doing a proper bed review. Yeah, what can I say? It's comfy enough, this bed. The mattress may be a little bit firmer to what I'm used to, but for the next 6 hours, this will be absolutely fine. Compared to the Great Western Railway's Night Riviera, I'd say the room, well, there's certainly a little bit noisier to the Great Western unit, a little bit bouncier too, but I think I'll stay comfy in this without too many problems. Yeah, the pillows are nice, the blanket's nice, but I can't complain really, nothing too much to say wrong about it. So yeah, I guess all I've got to say is the night master comes on, the bedroom light comes off, I'll try and find the switch again, and there we go. Wish you all a good night. Morning. Morning. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Superstar, thank you very much.
You should be arriving in about 15 minutes time. We'll need everyone to the train by 7:25 at the very latest.
Okay, thank you very much. Morning lads, how are we today? Yeah, so I've just woken up for about 5 hours of sleep last night, and just had a guy knock on the door this morning with my little bag. So I ordered myself porridge and juice. Gonna quickly get myself prepped. We've just left Watford Junction Station, arrive at London Euston in about half an hour or so now. And we'll have to be disembarking by 7:25 at the latest, so make sure I'm fully prepared, have my breakfast, and then go grab myself and go off the train, I guess, basically. But I'll say, not feeling too bad actually. Okay, only about 5 hours sleep, not as much as I probably would have liked. I guess the one negative of sleepers in the UK is that the services probably aren't the longest themselves in the world. I mean, like I said, we leave at 11:40, start boarding from 11 o'clock, arrive at 7:07, disembark at 7:30, so you only get about 8 hours on the train itself full stop. So if you like your 8 hours of sleep, you're gonna have to go to sleep very, very quickly when you board the moment you leave. Sunday's a bit nicer because you leave at 10:30, start boarding from 10. Just a whole extra hour, and that's just a extra 2 hours to get yourself going. But overall, not much for me to fuss about. A little complimentary water. Of course, it's Highland Spring, the Highlander. But yeah, it was a good night. Not much I can complain about. So I'm getting myself prepped. We're half hour from London, and yeah. Almost time. So, apple juice and porridge, a bit of honey. That's the bottom. Euston. Right, it's actually arrived already. That's fine. We've got 20 minutes to get off this train. 20 minutes to have breakfast, and then GTFO. Cool. Let's see. Alright, time to disembark our train, I guess. Check out our hotel room. So, welcome back to beautiful sunny London Euston Station. Yes, my favourite London termini. It's not terrible, but I'm sure it wasn't as grand as what it used to be back in the 60s when they renovated it. Thank you! Yeah, so, next up for me to head back home, but overall, not a bad night on the old Caledonian Sleeper. Not a bad night, as I said this morning. The bed was comfy, the journey itself wasn't too bad, a little bit rocky shaky, but nothing too excessive.
Welcome to Euston. This announcement for passengers travelling to and from London is only on the
That's fine. Yeah, overall, not much you can say wrong about that. Got our porridge about 6:30 when we arrived at Watford Junction. Drive station for a few minutes before carrying on. One time just to get prepped and get on to well, on the rest of the journey, I guess. So I'm going to head on to Shelter now because it's not too bad. I must admit, I'm not got my jacket on because this is quite refreshing. Yeah, I'm going to try and do the night review again at some point soon because, like I say, it is a nicer train. It is a nice bed, but the Cali, for what it's worth, really isn't too bad of a price. I mean, it's a hotel room that gets you from Scotland to England all in the space of nights. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, do subscribe when it's ready. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Some more trip reporting, I guess. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.